throat activation and this meditative experience where we are going to truly reckon with the truth of what this center is creating in our lives. It is where the word becomes flesh, and so many of us have unconsciously, through society, ancestral programming that keeps us enslaved into the matrix. And we are speaking to continue operating those programs without even knowing it. If our lives are not a reflection of what we feel is beauty and bliss and comfort, even if there's challenge going on, it can still hold that resonance. Think about the word vibration. Everyone wants to toss out the law of attraction, increase your vibration. But really, if you think about vibration, where can you really create some vibration in your body, in your temple, your throat? And we are literally spelling it out. We are casting a spell when we speak. And it is time to become very aware of our power. And when we consecrate this center to being a vessel for our higher self and our heart to flow through, you are teaming up with your ability to manifest. Because what you are speaking, you will actually believe. It goes beyond a belief. It comes to a knowing. And the first step, I believe, I feel I know, but divinity always reveals to me something at later times. Check in with your higher self. That is my great prayer, is that my voice is always encouraging everyone to remember their direct connection to their sovereign higher self. But before we may come back into remembrance and the knowing of the power we hold in this center, that we are willing to accept our sovereign birthright as someone who can invoke, someone who can initiate, someone who can summon, someone who can clear, and be our own healer, be our own initiator. Self-initiation. I think so many of us are looking for someone out there to help us, but the one that can help us the most is within us and can actually speak through us. It requires devout listening in the heart. But this throat meditation is all about coming back into alignment and remembering our power to invoke. So take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just remembering that your body is the temple of your own Holy Spirit. Breathing in, settling, rooting in, seeing these roots now in your imagination, remembering you never have to actually see it. You can sense it, perceive it, imagine it. Rooting into earth, being offered Gaia's nutrients, supporting your body as it gives us everything, all of the elements that our higher self is using, from the electron to magnetize all of this form to be this vessel carrying our spirit, and how supported we are through Gaia. Flowing into your creatrix center, massively connected to your throat. Your sacral creatrix center, that orange now merging into the yellow, breathing, seeing that umbilical cord connected to the dark womb space of nothing that gives birth to everything that you are never able to be separated from. Where all power comes from, where all is sustained from the amniotic womb space of the Holy Mother. Into your heart, divine love, unconditional love, no conditions. Receiving the love of the Holy Mother. Offering yourself love. That green, now every hue of blue in this throat center. Thanking your third eye for assisting as your ascending pathway goes all the way through the crown. And breathing into the descending light of your Holy Spirit. And taking our awareness to our throat. Invoking our own higher selves to assist and encapsulate us in its diamond field of light. To remind us that this center is the vibrational creator of our world. And it has the power to summon all programming that is keeping you enslaved to limiting beliefs and anything that is denying the remembrance of your sovereignty. Invoking the higher selves and ascended masters to assist in this remembrance for all open hearts and listening ears, as directed by their own higher self for their highest good. And just being willing now to sense your higher self beaming this light to you in your throat, spiritual surgery, if you will, in the removal of all the ways that we may be trespassing against ourselves and living in the old paradigms of suffering, so that we can have enough spaciousness within us to speak and spell out the new heaven on earth paradigms. And to assist this center with its divine birthright of summoning for clearing. Assisting this center with its divine right of invocation to invoke our higher selves and assistance from the higher realms. Offering a blessing to your throat. Higher self now offering this blessing to your throat for remembering and realigning with the power of being an initiator. Seeing this center now swirling in alignment with your higher self. And if you are willing for this center to be consecrated to your highest good, which your higher self knows what that is far beyond our ego structure. It's making its way through all kinds of programming. Higher self, allow yourself to say this. Higher self, I'm willing to now call back my birthright of being a divine summoner for clearing. And when I summon, I need not fear witnessing what it is that needs to clear. That is why I am summoning it. We're not bypassing anything. We're going through the clearing and healing. Much of the New Age teaching just talks about pretending something isn't there or doesn't need to be addressed and it's gotten blocked. When you take back your sovereign right as a summoner, you can then invoke the clearing and divine love, compassion, and forgiveness for all the ways that we have forgotten that we can summon and clear, transmute any programming or limiting belief through successive stages. When we stay in alignment with the summoning and the clearing in our day-to-day lives, remembering this center, seeing it as the power to invoke your higher self, to invoke ascended master mentors. I have a short talk on this. I will link at the end. When you invoke an ascended master, you are inviting them in to assist your human consciousness. They are the greatest mentors for your human awareness because they are extending your ascended self from the realm they reside in. So taking back that power to use this center to invoke your higher self, ascended masters, clearings, saying it is done, it is done, it is done, going forth and giving thanks that it is so. A commander of miracles in your life through knowing. When an invocation is consecrated through divine love, you can go forth in knowing that it is done. And remembering that we can summon and invoke with this center and how that is a resonance, a vibration that we are seeding again and again. It allows us to remember that we are initiating ourselves into spiritual mastery. Invoking all higher selves and ascended masters to continue to offer this throat chakra center a transmission of divine grace for each individual over these next 5 minutes, as I am going to leave the music on this frequency, assisting in a clearing. And allow yourself to feel your throat chakra center and the harmonizing frequency to assist whatever it is that your higher self and ascended masters know can assist you most with this center. And just focus on your breath going to this center over the next 5 minutes, and then go in peace and knowing that you have blessed yourself and been blessed by ascended masters for remembering these 3 birthrights that assist us in co-creating heaven on earth. All my love and light. Namaste.